Pep Guardiola is a football genius. You can keep mentioning the 115 charges against City, but still, Pep's work at Manchester City can't go unnoticed. How he made Man City win 6 Premier League titles out of the last 7, and how he turned Premier League into a Farmers League. This is the story of the greatest manager ever. Considered by other coaches to be one of the greatest managers of all time, Jurgen Klopp credits Guardiola with building the toughest teams he has ever faced, stating, "I could say City are the toughest opponent I've ever had, but it wasn't much easier when I faced Pep's Bayern. We push each other to insane levels." On June 21st, 2007, Pep Guardiola took over Barcelona B with Tito Villanova by his side. These two dream teammakers didn't waste any time, leading the squad to win their Tercera Division group and storming through the 2008 Segunda Division B playoffs. The big news came in May 2008 when Barcelona president Joan Laporta dropped the bombshell. Guardiola was stepping up to manage the senior Barcelona squad, replacing Frank Rijkaard at the season's end. A new era was about to begin for the Barca fans. Upon being appointed, Guardiola made headlines by announcing that stars such as Ronaldinho, Deco, and Samuel Eto'o were not part of his plans for the coming season. Several new signings were made by Guardiola. In interviews with the press, Guardiola stressed a harder work ethic than before, but also a more personal approach during training and a closer relationship with his players. He took charge of the first team in 2008. In his first season, he led Barcelona to the continental treble of La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the UEFA Champions League, becoming the youngest manager to win the latter competition. During his final season, Guardiola conceded the league title to leaders Real Madrid after they beat Barcelona 2-1 and extended their lead in the table to 7 points with 4 matches remaining. On the 24th of April, a 2-2 draw at home against Chelsea in the second leg of the Champions League semi-final knocked Barcelona out of the competition on a 2-3 aggregate score. That effectively left the team with only the Copa del Rey to play for. Guardiola had faced criticism over his recent tactics and squad selections. On the 27th of April 2012, he announced he would step down as Barcelona's manager at the end of the 2011-12 season. He had been on a rolling contract that was renewed annually during his tenure as manager. Citing tiredness as the main reason for his decision, he also commented that 4 years at a club like Barcelona felt like an eternity. His record of 14 trophies in 4 seasons has made him the most successful manager in Barcelona's history. Barcelona announced that he would be succeeded by Tito Villanova, who would begin leading the first team at the start of the 2012-13 season. After his time at Barcelona came to an end, Guardiola took a year's sabbatical in New York City. On the 7th of January 2013, he came in 3rd place for the 2012 FIFA World Coach of the Year, behind the winner Vicente Del Bosque and runner-up Jose Mourinho. While at a news conference at the 2012 FIFA Ballon d'Or Gala in Zurich, Guardiola said, "I have taken a decision to return to coaching, but beyond that, no decision has been taken." On the 16th of January 2013, it was announced that Guardiola would take over as manager of Bundesliga club Bayern Munich after the 2012-13 season, replacing Jupp Heynckes. His time at Bayern was a success. Pep won the Bundesliga in each of the 3 seasons, including 2 domestic doubles. However, he didn't manage to win a Champions League trophy with them. He left the club for Manchester City in 2016 and guided them to the Premier League title in his 2nd season in charge, breaking numerous domestic records as the team became the first to attain 100 points in a single season. He led City to a domestic treble in 2018-19, their first Champions League final in 2020-21, and their first Champions League title as part of another continental treble in 2022-23. And now he won City their 6th Premier League title out of the last 7. This proves how much Pep revolutionized Manchester City and turned them into a super team. Guardiola's teams emphasize ball possession and dictating play, forcing the opposition to chase. However, they are also known for collective high pressing to regain possession, primarily in the opponent's final third, where defenders and goalkeepers are less adept at dribbling and passing. To counteract high pressing, Guardiola utilized goalkeepers like Victor Valdez, Manuel Neuer, and Ederson, who are skilled in ball control and distribution, sometimes acting as sweepers. This strategy often forces opposing defenses to drop deeper, creating midfield space for his team. His core football education is rooted in Catalonia's possession-based approach. Guardiola has employed various formations, including a 4-3-3 with inverted wingers and attacking fullbacks, and a 3-4-3 with defensive midfielders dropping into defense. At Barcelona, he used a false 9 with Lionel Messi. At Manchester City, his 2022-23 treble-winning season featured a 3-2-2-3 formation, with John Stones in a hybrid role and inverted fullbacks occupying central areas, highlighting his tactical flexibility.